everyone, Sabrina here from Scrappy Tails Crafts, and today I'll be showing you my card chair for June and July. I decided to combine the two since I was pretty busy in July traveling and working on my website. But even so, I do have a lot more cards in my Etsy shop that I'm not going to show in this video just because I don't want it to go too long. If you're interested in seeing some other cards that I made, they are on my Etsy, which I do link below. The cards I'll be showing in this video are summer cards primarily and Halloween, which I made in July. And they're some of my favorites and some of the cards are selling out, so I decided to put those in so that hopefully I can sell them before summer ends. If you are interested in buying one, I do put the quantity of how many I have left in one of the corners of the screen, and I will also list the products I used for each of the cards on the side of the video as well. Please leave me a comment if you would prefer me putting the products down below, because I can understand that it might be a little bit distracting. So just let me know what you guys prefer. I am new to the card chairs. I primarily make them because I always get questions all the time if my cards are really handmade. And I know it seems like a silly question, but unless you can really explain how you made the card, it could be perceived that it's not really handmade. So these videos give me an opportunity to explain how I make each and every card. And for this card, this one took a lot of time just because I had to stamp those hibiscus flowers on orange and purple paper. Then I had to die cut them. Then I had to add ink to the centers. You can see that orange flower has like a darker center. That's because I used an ink dauber and placed some darker orange ink in the center of the flower to give it some extra depth and shading. And then after that, I added some prills to every flower. So the orange one's got some yellow and the purple one's got some purplish pink prills. And then also the leaves I stamped in lime green paper, and I used a darker green ink to give it some shading. Same goes for the palm tree leaves. And the palm trees are from a company called Impression Obsession. The porthole that the palm trees are inside is also from Heartfelt Creations, from their fish line. The seashells are from the hibiscus stamp set. The only thing that's not in the hibiscus collection is this little spray. That's actually from the petunia line. And then, so I created the porthole with some yellow paper, and then I added some orange and red ink around the porthole to give it some depth. And then I stamped Paradise is Time Spent with You on some blue paper. And that sentiment is from Pink and Main. And then I created the two palm trees out of the die cuts I cut. And I just backed it on some blue paper to make it look like it was a sky. And then I put acetate on the porthole to make it look like glass, and it adds a really nice finished look. For the sentiment on the front, You Are My Sunshine, that is a sentiment from Jelly Bean Soup. I added another hibiscus flower to the left top hand corner, and that pretty much finishes that card. I want to try to get through these pretty fast because I do have a lot to show. For every card, I'm not sure what the paper pads I used are. I get all my paper from Michaels. All of my cards are created with 110-pound Neenah cardstock. So they are very sturdy, and this is how they fold flat. I don't know if I showed that in the last video, but they do go flat in an envelope like that. And then they just pop open like that. Okay. Okay, and so here's another summer card. This one is sort of a thinking of you theme. All of the die cuts were from Cottage Cuts and Impression Obsession. Like I said, I'm going to link everything so I don't have to ramble on about all the products they used. I mainly want to use these videos to explain how I made the cards. So these palm trees I cut out of green paper, and then I used some brown Copic markers to color the trunks. And then I cut the sailboats and put them into some water that were also die cut. And then that cute lady in the back who's reading a book. I thought that was really cute. Then there's a sun and a cloud above her. Pretty simple card to make. It's all die cuts. Not really any stamping besides the sending you sunshine. And that was a wooden stamp, so I'm not really sure what company it's from. But yeah, this is a really cute card. I'll go ahead and zoom in. I really love the palm trees and the beachy feel of this card, and I think the striped papers on the side kind of looks like a beach towel. Very cute. Okay, here's another die cut card. This is a friendship seashell card, and very monochromatic, all gold and cream papers, but it's a really stunning card. I love how this one turned out. It's all made out of gold foil, so it has some specialty cardstock in there, and it gives a really nice shine. All I did with this is, this stamp set is actually another wooden block, so I don't know what company it's from, but I did stamp and emboss it with some gold embossing powder. Again, really simple card. What I did was I cut all the seashells with the die cuts, and all of these shells are from different companies, so I'm gonna have to look up where they're from. But I cut them all out with the gold cardstock, and then I glued every shell onto some cream paper and cut around so that it gives it that cream underlay on every shell. The net is also in cream, and I just placed a starfish right on top of there. Very simple card. They're all standing on some like brown sand that I made, and that shell in the back is truly stunning. This card is very pretty, and the sentiment says, "Friends are like seashells we collect along the way." I thought that was really cute and went with all the seashells that I put in. So that is that card. Okay, here is a kid-themed pirate birthday card. I have sold a few of these. These are super cute. I did make a girl version with mermaids, but I kind of like the pirate one more, surprisingly. So I decided to just show this one. If you want to see the mermaid one, it is on my Etsy. But I thought this was super cute. In the back, I die cut a sailboat from Cottage Cuts. These little guys are from MFT. I hand colored them with my Copics, and they have a lot of shading, so on most of the clothing I used 3 markers. I also colored the coins and the treasure chest by hand using Copic markers. And sorry if there's background noise, I am outside. This palm tree is a die cut, and I just added that behind the 2 boys. I thought that was really cute. And then of course I had to add the bird on top of his head because the sentiment reads, "A little bird told me it's your birthday." And I think that sentiment is from Darcy's stamps. And then the rest of the stamps are from MFT. And I really love the paper. I thought it looked very pirate inspired. And then for most of my birthday cards, especially kid birthday cards, I like to add a spot where you could add a gift card. So the gift card, I know the die cut is from Lawn Fawn, and then I just added another sailboat with the Cottage Cuts die that I had. And that's that card. I think it's super pretty and cute. Okay, and this next card is probably one of my favorites just because I love flamingos and cactuses. My bedroom is all pink and has flamingo pillows and tropical leaves, and so I really love this card. I was inspired by the Simon Says July card kit. They actually had a flamingo, a pineapple, a cactus, a sun stamp. So I was like, oh, well, I think that would look really good mishmashed in one big summer themed box. So I dug up all of my summer die cuts and sort of just placed them in a box, and I think it ended up super duper cute. So every die cut that you see in here except the waves and the sun was Gina Marie. The waves are Elizabeth Craft, and the sun I think is Sizzix. I might be wrong though. And so what I did, the pineapple, I cut the topper in some sparkly green paper, and then the pineapple brown layer I cut with brown, and then I backed that onto some yellow paper, and then I added gold Nuvo drops in all the holes of the pineapple to make it stand out a bit. The flamingos are cut with pink glitter paper, and also the flower and the umbrella on the drink is glitter paper. The cactus in the back is glitter paper, so this is a very glittery, sparkly friendship card. Etsy, I sell a lot of friendship cards on Etsy, so I like to have them in my stash. I chose You Have No Idea How Much You Brighten My Day. I could be thinking of you or friendship. It could really be anything. I try to put some broad sentiments out and let people decide what they want to write on their card. And the bottom paper is so fun because it has pineapples. So I really like how this card turned out. I did add Nuvo drops, black Nuvo drops to the eyes of my flamingo. Originally the die cut didn't have an eye, so I added that. And then also the flowers on the cactus were cut from the pink glitter paper and glued onto the cactus, and I added the same pink Nuvo drops that I added onto the hibiscus flower on the coconut drink. Super cute. Okay, so this next card is a Get Well Soon card. I got a lot of requests from my customers to create Get Well cards. They go out pretty fast, so this card might sell out pretty quick if you're interested in buying it. I think I only have like 3 or 4 left, and it's dog themed. Everyone loves dogs. So this stamp set, all the sentiments are from Art Impressions. The Band-Aid at the top is a die cut I got from China. I don't know where it was from. The clouds are from Memory Box, and then I just used some basic shape dies and added the sentiments on there. The sentiments were so cute that I had to add every single one of them into the card because each one goes with each dog. It's so cute. Each dog was hand stamped and Copic colored. Most of the dogs have at least 3 color shading. So I did a golden retriever, a brown wiener dog. I'm thinking that's a bulldog. It's really cute. And then a black Labrador. I figured most of the people who love dogs might have a dog that's in this box, so. And then I stamped all the sentiments with some fun colored ink, and it's so cute. On the bright side, you don't need a cone. Hope it won't take too long to recover. Heard it's been rough. Super cute. And then the sentiment right here says, sending doggy kisses to help you feel better. Super cute. Okay, so I'm moving on to my Halloween cards. Halloween is probably my 3rd best holiday, so I always start early, especially since the summer months are kind of slow. And Halloween is by far my favorite. Maybe Christmas is better, but Halloween is such a fun holiday to make cards. So this card was made using all die cuts. Really cute. I'm gonna just zoom in before I start talking about the products I used. So that back tree with the little cat looking at the moon is from Sherry Lynn. The ghosts are from Sherry Lynn and Memory Box. The bat is Sherry Lynn. And the trick or treat, I'm not sure. I will have to look that up. And the house, I'm not sure either. But just a collage of Halloween die cuts. And then the house, I had to layer some yellow behind to make it look like it was lit up. Very cute. I love how this card turned out. I like the little pops of yellow. And then I die cut the tree in brown, And then I hand cut a circle for the moon and placed the gray behind the brown. And then I used a Copic marker to make the cat black. And that is that card. And Halloween is the one time of the year where I'll add some black card bases, and I think that really makes the designs pop out. You will see a few white ones, but I do add black card bases. This one is super cute. I think it would be really perfect for a kid on Halloween. It's all candy corn themed down to the bottom paper. All of the candy corn is from Darcy's. And then the candy corn jar and the small candy corns with the faces. Also, the two bats in the card are Lawn Fawn. And then again, I really loved all the sentiments in the Darcy's stamp set, so I had to use them all. I cut some orange and white hearts and just stamped the sentiments, "You're so corny," and "I only have eyes for you," which goes with that cute little alien candy corn. This is a darling card. This was my first Halloween card, and I knew I wanted to do the candy corns first. And then this sentiment says, "I love you more than candy corn." That came from the Lawn Fawn stamp set. And then again, all of the images were hand colored using 2 or 3 Copic markers for the shading. Oh, and then there's another sentiment there that says, "You're sweet." All hand die cut and stamped. Okay, this card is very Gothic inspired. I made a similar card last year and it sold out really quick. So I did pretty much the same design, but I did change up a few things. Last year I only did black flowers and I did red embossing. This time I opted not to do any stamping. I wanted the wrinkly, tattered look of these without the stamping. I thought it would look good. And I decided to include red flowers. And so this is a really Gothic card. I think it's not going to appeal to everyone, but there's definitely going to be one person that's going to buy probably all of these at once. They're perfect for Halloween parties. So most of my Halloween cards go out quick because a lot of people buy more than one. And I have a feeling that this card is going to be taken by someone who's having maybe a scary Halloween party. So all of these flowers were made with the Tattered Rose Heartfelt Creations flower. The sprays that you see, this red one, there's also a black one that I put in there. Those are from Memory Box. The brown spiders are from Memory Box. And I added a black pearl to every flower. Super pretty box. I don't know. I think I use flowers on every holiday, every occasion. You can find a use for making flower boxes. And I've just placed it onto some spider web paper and spiders on the bottom. Like I said, kind of a scary Gothic looking card, but honestly, those are my favorite types of cards. I love Halloween because you can do cutesy, or you can do scary, or whimsical. You can really do everything, and Halloween is just my favorite holiday. I love it. Okay, and then the Scary Halloween to You sentiment is from Close to My Heart. Okay, this card is definitely whimsical. I did get this idea from another YouTuber. Her name is Kim H, and she made a witch card and made the same green toxic water in one of her 10 cards 1 kit she made for the June Hero Arts card kit. I thought that was such a cute idea, so I did steal it. I want to give her credit, but this is a really cute card. I used that Art Impressions witch in the back before, and she sold out super quick, so I decided to pull her out again this year. She is colored with Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. Same thing with the cat and the 2 bats and also the fish. So this card is super cute. I love how it turned out. So what you have here is green toxic water. Initially I had the fish have X's on their eyes, but I thought that was kind of sad, so I decided to put Google eyes on them, and they shake. It's really cute. I wish I could show it, but they do have Google eyes. They're swimming in the toxic water. They seem to be immune to it. And then I did place some gravestones, a little cat in the water. And then I also put a big tombstone, and it has a little black bird attached to it. That is from Sherry Lynn. The little fish are from Close to My Heart. And then the witch and the two bats are from Art Impressions. That little house in the back, I have to look up where that's from. The green water is from the June Hero Arts card kit, stamp set. And yeah, that's that card. Super whimsical. I thought it was a cute idea to put fish in there. And then the stamp is also from the same Art Impressions stamp set. It says Standard Broom Equipped with Air Hag. Like I said, this card sold out really quick last year. I did it a little different. I had her flying through trees. This time I had her flying over a toxic water gravestone or graveyard. Cards my mom does make, and she made this one. She loves putting Google eyes on little critters for Halloween. So the ghosts are from Sherry Lynn, Impression Obsession, and I think Memory Box. All the houses I have to look up where they're from. I know some of them are from Impression Obsession. The bats are from Sherry Lynn. And yeah, it's an all die cut card, so she cut everything out in black, and then she put yellow paper behind all the windows and had to glue each and every piece behind those windows. Pretty time consuming to put those Google eyes on too, so. But I think this card is super cute. This one will be gone quick. I know my customers, I know it sells first, and people love Google eyes, and they love these like little village scenes. So this sentiment is also from Darcy's Stamps, and it says, wishing you a fabulous Halloween. And then she added another ghost to the sentiment. We'll go ahead and do a zoom in. Another graveyard scene with some ghosts and bats. Super cute. Okay, the last card I'm going to show for this video is another Halloween card. Like I said, I have a few extra cards on my Etsy that I didn't show in this video. If you want to check those out, go ahead and check out my Etsy. Again, if you want to purchase any of these cards, I will leave the quantities that I have available. So this card is kind of similar to that Purple House one. This time we did a big, giant gray mansion. Again, we put some yellow papers behind the windows to make it look like it was glowing. These ghosts are the same ghosts I've been using throughout every card, if you've noticed. They're from Sherry Lynn, and the bat is from Sherry Lynn also. This gate is Cottage Cuts, all die cut card. The Spooky Halloween Greetings is from Elizabeth Craft. And yeah, super cute card. So all of these ghosts are held together with acrylic sticks. If you can see, let me see if I can zoom in. See? And that's how they're being held up. So you can't really see them unless you're kind of looking for them. And that's how I make the bats and the ghosts look like they're flying around. And that's it, guys. Let me know which card was your favorite. This month, for the month of August, you're going to be seeing a lot more Halloween. It's, like I said, one of my biggest holidays, and I like to make cards way ahead of time so I can start Christmas early, which is the biggest holiday for me. So August and some of September, you will probably still be seeing Halloween. I know it's early, but I love making Halloween cards. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!